Are you sick of living in the shadow of someone else? Need some help learning to love yourself and tap into your unique strengths, or embrace your leadership potential so you can thrive in your life. This is Empower with Nancy. Let's start the show. Oh.
Finding your why and really how to align your life with your purpose. So finding your why is, how often do you align your life with your purpose? Not with just like a surface level, your why, or maybe paying your bills or meeting different deadlines. It goes deeper. The soul steering purpose that makes you excited to wake up every morning. Are you really ready to figure out what lights up you? What purpose do you have that brings value to you and to others? And why your why matters. Let me ask you something. What truly drives you? Have you thought about that? Most of the times we don't. Not just in your career, but in your life today. So many people go through life on autopilot. We do the same thing every day, in and out. We wake up, we do what we're expected to do, and wondering why we feel unfulfilled. If you've ever felt stuck or like something is missing in your life, chances are you're not living in alignment with your purpose. So why your purpose? Why? Your why is really an anchor. Think about it this way. It's the thing that pulls you back when life gets challenging, messy, and it reminds you of what truly matters. Without it, life can feel like one of the endless cycle of going through the motions day in and day out. But when you know your why, everything starts to make sense. And I know for me, guys, it took me time to really figure out my why. And there was times where I figured it out and then I fell off track. And I got myself back in, followed the steps and the patterns and the things that I've learned over the years to really be very detailed of my why. Decisions become, when we find out our why, the decisions become clearer. Obstacles feel extremely smaller. Sometimes they're not completely dissipated, but they reduce. And life just flows so much better with ease. This is what really makes us feel motivated to keep on pushing through this beautiful life that God has given us. So, how to discover your why for yourself. And I want you to think about reflecting on the highs and the lows. Think about the moment in your life when you felt truly alive. Those times when you were so engaged that time really didn't matter to you. And now I want you to think about the struggles that you faced, the things that tested you, the people that pushed your buttons. Purpose often hides in these moments in our life, and the lessons are here to teach you. So for an example, some of my deepest struggles turned into the fuel that really drives my work today, my career, what I do as a life and business coach. What about you? What moments in your life shaped you the most? And this is the part where we don't reflect on us, our lives, our whys. Identify the impact that you wanted to make. What was the impact that you wanted to make? What difference do I want to make today or in my life? Your purpose is often tied to serving others in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's helping people grow, creating something meaningful, or solving a problem that bothers you. Don't worry about making it perfect. Just focus on what pulls at your heart. Don't disregard what pulls at your heart and putting it to the side. Pay attention to your gut feelings. Purpose isn't always logical or makes sense to us. It's about the gut feeling that says, this is right. This is it. Those moments when you're in your element, pay attention to them. It's so crucial, so important to pay attention of what tugs at your gut. What is that feeling for you? If you feel it's right, don't worry about thinking, well, if it's tugging on me and I know it's right, and you talk yourself out of what you know it's right and you do something that you probably shouldn't have done. The really purpose of this feeling that you feel, this gut feeling, it's pointing you toward your why. So aligning your life with your why, how do you take your why and align your life with it? This is where a lot of my clients feel extremely stuck. It starts with honesty to yourself. And look at your life right now, today. Are your choices, your relationships, and even your work align with your purpose? Or are you stuck in a situation that completely sucks the life out of you, drain you, and you don't even know what is so important of what you need to do in that current situation because you're completely burnt out and stuck? If you're feeling misaligned, that is okay. You don't need to change everything overnight. And I always tell my clients, you do one step at a time. I like to do things 30, 60, 90, not 6 months, not 12 months. It's not always easy, trust me, but it's always the truth when you start to align of what you feel is right. Every small step you take brings you closer to the life that you're meant to live. This is where you need to believe in the power of purpose and alignment. Now, your why also fuels resilience. When life throws challenges your way, and it will, as you all know, your purpose keeps you grounded. It reminds you that there's a bigger picture and helps you push through those tough times. It helps you think ahead. Think of it like the foundation of, let's say, let me think about something here. Foundation of a house. Without it, everything you built feels unstable. But with a solid foundation, your why is everything you built on top of it. It has strength and meaning behind it. So your purpose is you're going to build this beautiful foundation of a home. And everything you built within that home was extremely important to you. The feeling of exactly what it is and how you want to build that home. Your why behind this home. Maybe it's a certain location or the way it looks or whatever it is. It becomes this picture in your mind of knowing exactly what it is that you want. And then once you have that feeling, it builds the strength and the meaning and the resilience behind it. So aligning your life with your purpose, once you have a clear sense of your purpose, it's time to align your life with it. And the areas that I'm going to talk about right now is extremely challenging for us, for most of us. And number one is setting boundaries that protect your purpose. Living with purpose means saying no to the things that don't serve it. Boundaries aren't just about keeping things out of your life, they're about making a space for what matters. Number two is the purpose. How about, no, pursue. Why don't we pursue work that resonates with your purpose? So your job doesn't have to be your purpose, but it should support it. So if your work feels meaningless or extremely draining, burnt out, think about ways to either align it with your purpose or more towards something that does align with your purpose. And number three is create habits that reflect your purpose. So purpose isn't just about big dramatic changes in our life. It's about the small daily actions that align with your values. And you notice when I say small daily actions, what are you doing daily that aligns with your values? So if health is part of your purpose, start with a simple habit that, like maybe walking every day, starting with a 10-minute walk. If relationships is part of your purpose, schedule regular time with loved ones, friends, family, whatever that looks like. Take small stepping stones toward the purpose. And number four is surround yourself with the right people. I always tell my clients that bring the people in that are like-minded like you in your circle, people that don't bring value or purpose, that are negative or toxic. Remove them from your life. Because when you are focusing on your life of a new chapter of your life and the values and things that you want to do, their goals, and there's other people in your circle that are not aligned with that, what do you think is going to happen to you? You may start it and then you're going to fall off track because maybe someone else doesn't agree with your values or your purpose. So the people in your life, they will either lift you closer to your purpose or pull you away from it and pull you down. And then you're stuck. And then not even knowing what your purpose is. So be intentional about who you spend time with. Find people who inspire you and challenge you and share your values. Why does alignment really matter? When your life aligns with your purpose, everything shifts. Do you ever focus on when something that you are so passionate about doing and you focus on that and you're super excited and mentally, physically, emotionally, your energy goes toward what you want to do? How do you feel at the end? You feel freaking amazing. So you stop living for others and expectations, and I want you to start living for yourself. Don't live with other people's expectations. I want you to start living for yourself. It feels magical, powerful, and it will start to align with your core values for you, your why, your purpose. You'll feel more energy. Alignment creates energy because you're no longer fighting against yourself. We are constantly fighting against ourselves, putting ourselves down, not knowing exactly what we want in life. How about every day that you wake up in the morning and you just feel that you have to do what you're not aligned to do because that's what you have to do. You have to suck it up and just do it. Don't complain about it. But that has nothing to do with it. What pulls at your heart and your gut, and it's constantly pulling, and you know what it is that you want, then you start to align your purpose. You'll find clarity. Decisions become easier because you have a clear sense of what truly matters to you. You'll experience fulfillment. Even on the hardest days, you'll know that you're working towards something meaningful. Your glass will start to fill up. You'll feel so good about yourself. You will feel that you're on the top of the mountain with clarity, love, purpose. It will provide motivation. It will drive you to your goals, and it will just happen because you are clear of your why and your purpose. So a quick exercise that I would love for you to work on. I want you to leave this episode today with a simple exercise for you. It will take just a few moments, but it is extremely powerful. I want you to have an open mind and do the exercise. If you have a couple of minutes in your day, don't say you're going to do it and then you don't do it. Take the time to follow through. So grab a notebook, or maybe, the notebook on your phone where you can write quick notes if you don't have a notebook right in front of you. So I'm going to just ask you this. What's something have you always been passionate about? What is one thing that you've always been passionate about? What do you want people to remember about you when you're gone? What do you want people to remember about you when you're gone? What's one small change that you can make today, not tomorrow, but today, to live more in alignment with your purpose? Those are 3 things I want you to do. What is something that you've always been passionate about? What do you want people to remember about you when you're gone? And what's one small change that you can make today to live in more alignment with your purpose? Write it down. I want you to reflect on it. And here is the secret. Are you ready? You don't have to have it all figured out. Okay? Clarity comes in layers. You just have to start. Just start where you are right now, today. Don't overthink it. Take these small steps with clarity, purpose that is meaningful for you. With gratitude, Nancy.
Thank you for listening to my podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a rating and review, and share it with a friend. To connect with me and get all the behind the scenes content, you can follow me on Instagram at EmpowerWithNancy and visit my website, empowerwithnancy.com, to learn more about how coaching with me can significantly enhance your life and business. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day. See you next time.